You've done the form, you've found your horse, and then you've taken whatever number the bookie had sitting next to its name. Because what else were you going to do? That's the bit that quietly cost you. And it's the bit Denton Jardine sets about fixing today, in part 2 of Prices by Points, from Practical Punting, September 1995. By the end of this, you'll be able to look at a race, hand out points, and turn that tally into your own set of prices, which is the moment you stop guessing whether a price is worth taking. One quick thing before we dig in, there's a free companion guide to go with this, carrying Denton's full points chart and the whole worked example, figure for figure. The link's in the description below this video. Grab it and you can follow along as we go. In the first article in this series, Denton talked about the difficulties of framing your own betting market on a race and advised you of ways and means to do so. This article takes the subject further. Firstly, let's just quickly discuss what we are trying to do in framing prices on horses. Simply, it means we are placing an intrinsic value on each horse. We are attempting to sum up their worth to us, just as we might decide in a shop whether a certain product represents value for money. Now, with this exercise, we are not going to be right all the time. All we can try to do is be right enough times and secure enough of an overlay to make the whole exercise worthwhile. By putting a price on a horse, you are trying to estimate its percentage chance in a race, just as a bookmaker does when he frames his prices. Let's assume your top choice, to you, represents a 6-4 chance. That's a 40% chance from 100. Or you are saying this horse could win 40 times out of 100 were the race to be run that many times. The bookie may disagree. He could assess the horse as a 4-6 chance. That is, he thinks it has a 60% chance. To you, that is not value. You adopt the attitude that at the bookie's price, the horse cannot be supported. Were the bookie to offer you the horse at, say, 2-1 or longer, then you could consider backing it. This is where your edge comes in. And get it right enough times and you will end up winning. Whether you want to take the trouble to work out prices is up to you. He thinks it is a worthwhile exercise to at least try to put a price value on a horse. Even without calculations, you should attempt to place some value on a selection. Tell yourself not to back it if it is, say, 2-1 or under. Make a set rule about it. Right, here's the thing itself. The idea he now presents is a combined selection and pricing plan. It enables you to look at a race, allot points, and then make prices from the final points tally. Let's look firstly at the points aspect of things. There are 7 factors involved: trainer, jockey, distance ability, recent form, trackability, barrier draw, and overall assessment. Each one carries its own maximum, and the lot comes to 150 points. Every maximum is on the chart in the guide. You have to score each horse as you see it, by analysing form and the rest of the factors. You can allot maximum points or a lower point score. It all depends on your opinion. So this is not an automatic selection system, because it demands input from the user. You are using your own racing brain to dish out the points. 2 seconds, then we're back on it. If there's something in this video for you, a like puts it in somebody else's evening, and that's the only advertising it ever gets. There's a new one every day at present, weekly further along, so a subscribe keeps them coming. The loud stuff always travels fastest, and it's rarely the useful stuff, is it? That's my bit, back to it. Once each horse has been given its points, you can work out the prices with the following method. A total of 150 equals a top score, and the horse is regarded as an even money chance. Few runners will reach this exalted stage. Working from 150 down, you allow the following, assuming no bets in a race with 4 or fewer runners. 2 points in the betting for every 10 points on the scale in races with 5 to 10 runners. So, assuming evens is the top, 2 points down would be 3-1, that is 1 + 2. 3 points in the betting for every 10 points on the scale in races of 11 to 16 runners. And 4 points in the betting for every 10 on the scale in races of 17 to 24 runners. Let's say you have a field of 10 runners. The points have been allotted, top to bottom, and the horse heading the list is Jack Rabbit on 140. Because you are betting on a 10-horse field, you will lop 2 betting points off for every 10 points below 150, which is evens. So Jackrabbit, 10 points below the top score, comes out at 3-1. The rest of the field runs down from there, and every one of those prices is drawn up for you in the guide. Now add up the percentages of your 10 prices, and you'll find they come to something under 100%. When you get a figure that is under 100%, merely divide it into 100 and adjust your prices accordingly. Denton takes that adjustment through horse by horse, and the whole of that working is in the guide. Sometimes your figures will add up to 100 or more. It depends on the point structure. This is a very neat method, but it does depend a lot on how well you can assess a race. Used for good class races, it can prove a real handy help for those punters keen enough to do the workouts and draw up the prices. So that's the whole of it. Points out of 150, a scale that turns those points into prices, and your own opinion doing the work in the middle. Try it on a couple of races this Saturday before the market comes up and see how your prices sit against the ones the bookies are offering you. I couldn't fit all of it in here, so I've written the rest down for you. The full points chart, the field of 10, the prices, and Denton's adjustment worked through from start to finish. It's free, and the link's just below this video. Keep it beside you when you're drawing up your own market. And remember, never bet more than you can afford to lose. That's me for now. Look after yourself, take your time over the form, and I'll see you soon.